Guys, Arsenal versus Manchester United. What a game. That game was entertaining throughout. Good football, drama, intensity. It was just one of the best games I watched today. Aside the Liverpool and Newcastle game, this particular game, it made my night. And I'm just going to talk about the game and also talk about Thomas Partey's performance because, in my own opinion, he was my man of the match and he played a very good football today. He had an assist today. And Thomas Partey, all I can say is Arsenal renew his contract. Forget about the age matter. This player is playing very well. I think Thomas Partey is underrated, and Arsenal do not appreciate Thomas Partey. As simple as that, because today, the way he played, he bossed down midfield. He was the conductor. Imagine playing a midfield with Bruno Fernandes and Co. and Ugarte, and you still boss down midfield. And guess what? When he was sent to go and play the right back in the second half, imagine playing against Rashford. He still played it very well. So I believe that Arsenal, looking at this performance, they should start preparing papers for Thomas Partey to sign a contract extension. As simple as that. So guys, let's go into that game. I know by now, those of you who have been shouting, I'm a rainbow, you are all quiet. Now, the reason why you are quiet is because today it did not go well. But I think some of the good things we can take from today's game was that we had an identity. Manchester United had an identity. I said we because I'm a Manchester United fan. Forget the fact that I'm wearing a national jersey. I'm wearing it because of Thomas Partey. I'm a Manchester United fan, and I believe that United fans should hear this. We should be happy because we played with an identity. We were playing some good football in that game. The only thing or the only mistake we did in that game was defending set pieces because all the goals Arsenal scored were from corners. And we did not defend them properly. Aside that, Manchester United played very well. And you could see the plan and also the vision of Amorim. So the Amorim football is not bad at all. So you guys should not feel too shy. People are too shy. People are asleep. People don't want to talk. People don't want to say Amorim ball. I feel like we are getting somewhere. This is just like the third game under Amorim. Let's calm down. Things will be fine. For Arsenal, they played wonderfully well today. Let's be very honest. Let's give them their flowers. Whoever is Arsenal set piece coach, in fact, they should increase his pay, his salary. He did a very good job. He noticed the weakness of Manchester United and he used it properly. The fact that they have so many corners and it got to a point they had it right. That was all. That was all. You see, in football, all you need is 3 points. It's a result-oriented game. And I like the fact that Arsenal in that game in front of their fans played some good football, showed us that whatever they learned on the training grounds was, showing on the pitch. It was excellent to watch that. I loved it. 2 goals for Arsenal through their set pieces. It was just excellent. It was excellent to watch that, and I loved it for Arsenal. Arsenal played some good football, in today's game against Manchester United. But also, Manchester United, they played well. They had an identity. The Amorim ball is not bad at all. And I like the fact that Amorim did not change his style. If it was under Erik ten Hag, we would have been defending throughout. I like the fact that we were still open when we needed to. We played very good football in that game. So, in my own opinion, I feel like, Charlie, that game, it wasn't bad for Manchester United. We should go back to the drawing board because we still have Arsenal to play in the FA Cup. Yes, so we have to go back to the drawing board and learn the things we did not do right in today's game. And the next time we meet Arsenal, it's going to be a showdown. Now, let's talk about Thomas Partey. See, when I'm talking about Thomas Partey, people feel because I'm from Ghana, that's why I'm talking about him this way. But that's not the case. Thomas Partey is honestly talented. And you could see it's not only about talent now for him, he has experience whenever he plays. Thomas Partey today started for Arsenal. He did not play Arsenal's previous game. A lot of people were asking, where's Thomas Partey? Now, we heard per report he picked up a muscle injury. But today, he resumed and started that game for Arsenal against Manchester United. A big game like this. And if Arteta could trust Thomas Partey to get the job done, trust me, why shouldn't be? Look at Thomas Partey and the way he plays and say he's a good player. Up to now, even Arsenal fans can't hit their chest and tell you Thomas Partey is the best DM in the English Premier League. They can't do that. I don't know why. That is why I'm saying that Thomas Partey is one of the underrated midfielders in the EPL. See, if you're talking about top 3 top 3 midfielders in the EPL, Thomas Partey should be in there because today, what he did in a very big game like this, it should tell you the capabilities of Thomas Partey. It should tell you how the coach trusts Thomas Partey. In that game, Thomas Partey was so good. He bossed that midfield. A midfield of Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes. Trust me, Thomas Partey, it was light work for him. The way he starts the attack, takes the ball, his passes, everything was on point. Very beautiful to watch. And you see, that was not the only thing. In that game also, he played as a right back in the second half when Mikel Merino came into the game. Imagine playing right back against a very pacey Rashford. Thomas Partey played it so well. That is why I started the video saying that Thomas Partey was my man of the match. Reason being that he gave an assist in the game. In fact, the second goal Arsenal scored, it was through him that Arsenal scored that goal. So he gave an assist, played in the midfield, played at the right back. This alone tells you the testament of the kind of player he is. Now, let's take a look at Thomas Partey's performance in numbers. I'm going to do it very, very, very quick. Now, according to SofaScore, Thomas Partey was rated 8.1. In fact, the highest on the pitch. He gave an assist. He played the full 90 minutes. He had a total touch of 69. He had an expected assist of 0.45. Accurate passes completed was 56 out of 61, accumulating to 92%. One key pass, long ball successful, 6 out of 6. It tells you how good he was in today's game. Also, big chances created, 1. Shot on target, 1. Shot off target, 1. Ground balls won, 1 out of 2. Aerial balls won, 1 out of 1. And he was rated 8.1, the highest on the pitch. Thomas Partey is my man of the match. I don't know who would argue even this one. He plays right back, plays midfield, and gives an assist in a single game. He single-handedly gave Arsenal the 3 points. You can't tell me like otherwise. You only come to Ghana here and people tell you Thomas Partey is not good. People who just don't like the player. Today, we also have he played for Arsenal. There is no way you can tell me Thomas Partey is not a good player. Thomas Partey is truly talented. Thomas Partey, Arsenal, you guys just need to give him a contract extension. That is all. Because looking at the way he played, if you let him go as a free agent, the likes of Barcelona, Juventus, who are all interested in him, they are going to get a very good player. Trust me. Honestly, Thomas Partey bossed that midfield, and I'm buzzing with smiles. I'm happy. Even though I'm a Manchester United fan, we lost. It's understandable that we lost, but then I'm just happy at least Thomas Partey had a good game where he did not play Arsenal's previous game. He came back from injury. He's playing so well, and I'm really excited about it. So, guys, let me know your thoughts about the performance from Thomas Partey against Manchester United, the assist he gave, and also let me know what you think about that game. And do you think that Motm ball is going to survive? Because right now, people are laughing at Manchester United. All I want to say is that you can laugh now, but then when we get things right, when the players get the system the coach wants to play, that Motm ball will really take effect because today it wasn't bad. The only thing I thought Manchester United did wrongly was defending set pieces because that was the only way Arsenal could score. That was the only way Arsenal could score Manchester United. If it wasn't for the set pieces, forget, that game would have been a draw game. So guys, this is my own take. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.